Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and Randy with the City of Kenai Parks and Rec Department. Randy's going to give us an awesome virtual tour of Parks and Rec's greenhouse. Randy is kind of our flower guru. He makes sure that all those beautiful flowers get out and about so that we all enjoy every summer. So come on, let's go see this greenhouse. Randy, this greenhouse looks amazing. I know that some of our patrons and that the City of Kenai has some questions about the greenhouse, so let's get started.
Okay.
How large is the City of Kenai's greenhouse?
It's 16 by 20.
Awesome, that's actually a nice size. And obviously we heat the greenhouse. How many days does it take to get the greenhouse up to temperature?
It takes about a day. We do have double pane panels, which helps with that because we start the heat in late February, so it can be pretty cold outside.
It can be pretty cold in February. So when do you start all these beautiful plants that we see around you?
Some of the seeds will start in the early March, and we get a lot of our plants they come in as plugs from down south, and we'll get those about the middle of March.
So that's kind of my next question. We use seeds and we buy starts from a greenhouse in order to get all the beautiful flowers for the City of Kenai?
Correct, yep. We do some of our stuff from seed, and we do the plugs also.
So what's the easiest one to do from seed?
Nasturtiums are always pretty good, pretty easy to do.
So Randy, how many plants does the city end up using every year?
About 4,000, I would say.
And does the type of plants you guys use change every year, or do you guys have a set type of plants that you start every year?
We pretty much have a set type of plants. We're always on the lookout for something new and interesting that works good here in Alaska. So we have added some different things over the years, but pretty much just a set. We stick with what works.
So, what works, Randy?
Petunias do really good. We've started, in the past few years, we've started doing kale, and that does really good here in Kenai.
And then how much dirt does the city use every year?
We use about 50 cubic feet of dirt, of potting soil.
So do you compost or reuse dirt, or do you buy new dirt every year?
We do purchase dirt, and we also we try to recycle some of the potting soil from years past.
So is there any special fertilizer you guys use? And if so, how much do you use per summer?
Well, when they're in the smaller pots, we just use a fast release fertilizer. When you put them in the baskets or in a container, we'll have put a slow release in there, an 832-16, and during the summer we fertilize maybe twice or 2 times a month.
And what do you use for that fertilizer?
That would be Miracle Grow.
So of this 50 cubic yards of dirt, is it a special type of dirt that you buy, or is it just kind of regular potting soil?
Just regular potting soil. Some of the places around town in the past few years you've been able to buy larger quantities, so now we can buy it in a big cube, like very large quantities.
So Randy, when do you guys normally put the plants out? Is it kind of by a date, or do you do it by an oak tree in the yard?
It's a date. It's the end of May, beginning of June.
So how many places do you guys put the annual plants within the city?
See, there's about 17 beds around town, and then that's not including like all the circle planters on the spur highway and assorted wooden boxes that are around town.
So I've seen some perennials around in some of our parks. How many places do we have perennial plants within the city of Kenai?
Maybe like 3 or 4 parks in town here.
So I'm assuming that Parks and Rec has to also take care of those perennial plants as well as all of these beautiful annuals.
Yes, yep. This time of year, we'll go around and we'll cut back all the dead stuff from the previous year, and then throughout the year we'll probably have to stake and maybe do a little trimming on the perennials.
So, do you prefer annuals or perennials?
Well, I would have to say annuals because just the variety and the color that you get from them.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for taking us on a tour today. Yeah, I think it's awesome. All the plants that the city of Kenai puts together. This is an amazing crop that you guys have. And it's just really been awesome to be able to share it with everybody.
Well, thank you to the Kenai Library for coming over here and sharing it, and thanks for everyone for watching.